keys in my hand. I can never understand how never land from a breakup. No.
This game should be a good one.
I know your eyes on the ground. Here we go.
Liberties start out Cloud outside. Sabrina in outside. That one's in. Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Another great draft class this season. Tim, any thoughts on these rookies?
You're gonna like them. It's a great group. They have so much skill for everybody. Let's give them a couple of seasons before we rush to major judgments.
Well, I agree with you, Tim. And how's that for a change? But seriously,
Jones. And that's out of bounds. Wassel retains it.
Now it's time to take another look at that huge swap.
Right away. Got to show those shirts.
Pass to Gray. To the inside.
He gives Stewart all the needs on defense. Ably cut off the...
Sabrina Ionescu, and again, it's the Liberty from...
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in point range. Now, that was not the plan.
Bell. Now here's Smith. Inside, Wilson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Few players better than side has a rare plus to this.
When you think about the best rebounders in the game, Melissa Smith has to be in the conversation.
Well, statistically, she's been a top rebounder in the league. Smith is 6'4", does a good job boxing out, getting goal.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Young. Out to Gray. This is for three. Pulls it in.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That
not a great habit for her get that wide open.
And here's Gray. To the middle. 11 feet out. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. New York leading. Pass to Ionescu. Now Stewart.
Now Phoebish.
And stolen by Gray. Wilson outside. Out to Gray. Young. Back to Gray. Wilson. Guarded by Jones. And it's Wilson missing.
Nearly got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
it was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside sinks the triple.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Now here's Gray. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game.
What an excellent assist. It really led her to the perfect spot.
Here's Ionescu. 7-point differential. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Down low, Brianna Stewart with the steal. Ionescu outside. Screen by Stewart. Ionescu misses.
That's some defense for you. Look, for someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as she is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the three ball.
Yeah, I think they picked the right player to put on her.
And the Liberty making a change here.
Jackie Young on the wing.
Gray. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. The Aces are very serious about winning. Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Jackie Young from outside drills the three-pointer.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
Here's Burke. Pass to Misaman. The kick out to Ionescu. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Las Vegas trailing. Outside Young. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
And here's Burke. Pass to Phoebish. He got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Liberty out in front. They lead by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Good effort. Very tight defense from them through the first quarter.
Really a big part of why they are up right now. You know, their defense has been on point.
Now here's Evans. Off target from outside.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
Now here's Gardner. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, whenever Gardner looks for her shot, I think it's a great move, especially from outside the arc.
Evans with it. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. That one on Misaman.
But a league loaded with shooters. Does one stand out to you as the best?
That's a hard question to answer, but I really like the lefty, Kelsey Mitchell. Just about 40% for her career on major volume from beyond the arc.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with Marina Mabry. You know, she takes a ton of threes, but despite the high volume, she still shoots it at a high clip.
Well, with her three-point shooting and explosive playmaking ability, Dana Evans provides valuable depth to this team and is the type of player that can fit on any roster.
Good on the second free throw.
Looking around the league, is it safe to say that the Liberty have the best big three?
Well, to me, it's no doubt. You have former MVPs in Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones, and then you got an all-WNBA point guard in Sabrina Ionescu. And beyond the collection of talent, these three are a great fit. Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
To the middle. Wilson. She's covered by Cloud. Evans misses. And so it's New York with it. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Wow. Cloud looked almost automatic on the catch and shoot. No hesitation at all. Did you guys see that?
Now here's Lloyd. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Wilson. 6 on the shot clock.
Screen by Gustafson.
Launches it. And Jones pulls it down. Cloud outside. From downtown.
Gustafson with the rebound.
Now the Aces with it. 11-point game. And it's blocked. Out to the right wing. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shot's good by Johannes.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Wilson. Shoots over Jones. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. The Aces with another miss. And the Liberty with possession here. Misaman outside. Pass to Cloud. Let's go with a three. But they recover it. Take by Misaman to the inside. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. And out of bounds, the Aces will take it. So both teams making some changes here. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Lloyd, three-pointer. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
In 2021, the Aces signed free agent Chelsea Gray, and that was a monster move in league history.
For sure. I mean, she was a part of back-to-back championships with Las Vegas, and Gray was actually the 2022 Finals MVP. If the Aces didn't sign her, you wonder if they're still looking for a title.
Timeout called the Aces. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now the Aces with it, trailing by 13. Now here's Young, guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gray. Launches a three, and another miss by Las Vegas. Now here's Ionescu. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's Young. She has 6. Chelsea Gray for 3. Misaman pulls it in.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Here's Gray. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Young from deep. Bell can't hit. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Here's Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
That's exactly how to play her. She's a player the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Back to Gray. Screen by Smith. Here's Young. Goes right through for bucket number 3. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
Flashy handles from Young, certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
Now Cloud. For 3, Emma Misaman. And no good trying to get that one. And so that brings the first half to a close. Liberty out in front, up by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going.
Just please don't make them bands stop.
Yeah. Lassie been jigging like Reggie since middle school. Beat at the beat, I've been pushing through. Pushing the beat like a pusher tune. Future been bright, been flipping and whipping the yam. 10 out of 10. Big bro and Lassie is Bimmy and Preem, or Jimmy and Cam. Well, now you know who I am. I got the juice, a dreamer of bigger plans. Bro said, when we gon' cook again? But dreams was slipping in and out, I try not to doubt what I got within. So hit all your friends, Lassie and Lumi is coming in summer of. I cannot tell you, but 3 and 1 babies been tapping in. You know the
I
plan.
got what you need. Just make them all go bands stop.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. And you look at Ionescu, what a contribution.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far.
Back in 2023, Breanna Stewart signing as a free agent with the Liberty. What a signing.
Oh, to me, I think this could go down as the biggest free agent signing in WNBA history. Stewie won an MVP in year 1 with New York, and then in year 2, she brings the Liberty their first title in franchise history. It's hard to make a bigger impact than that, guys.
Now here's Gray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Wilson. She gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit lead.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
Ionescu outside. Jones.
Pass to Phoebish.
Cloud outside. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Young. Las Vegas trailing. Wilson outside. Young defended by Stewart. Back to Wilson. Gray outside. From outside the arc. New York with the rebound. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Cloud outside. Three-pointer, Breanna Stewart. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that gameplay.
Now here's Wilson. Over Stewart. And Wilson gets it to go.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Three-pointer, Sabrina Ionescu. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Up top, Young. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on her shoulders. She's been tremendous offensively.
Well, after winning her 3rd MVP in 2024, no one has won that award more than Asia Wilson.
Yeah, picking up number 3 at just 28 years old. Wilson's on a trajectory we have never seen. A 4th MVP would set a new league record.
And Breanna Stewart with the block. Now here's Cloud, guarded by Young.
Pass to Phoebish.
Stewart kicks it out to Jones.
Here's Phoebish.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. Inside, here's Wilson. The rebound by Breanna Stewart.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. There's the call on Jonquel Jones. That's her first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Lloyd, and the Aces call time here.
You know, there are a lot of ways that the WNBA has influenced the NBA, and a big one was with the Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, that in-season tournament was a precursor to the NBA's by a few years. And it really just showed how much excitement and interest can be created.
I think it holds a special place for a lot of WNBA fans, the teams, the players, and fans. They all really enjoy the cup.
Brand new keys in my hand, I can never understand how it's never land from a breakup. Brand new keys in my hand, I'm blessed to really understand. I'm the man, had to take my time and bring her on. It's all how she broken mix up with that many flaws. She got strings in her, she might as well be flaws. Had to teach you class, you can't shop at malls. Hit her with the 3-day PG board, they can drop her off. Not ignore, I had to block her off. I think her friend might want to explore, she yelling like how long. If this rap don't open doors, then I switch the job. What's the problem? I just need a lighter, then I make it calm. Mirror on the wall, instead of balls. I got gold up in my teeth, but ain't no need of flaws. The only time I'm in DC, I'm up in Prima Dog. She say that she see me on TV, this her so easy, dog. You know we just keep it easy, we can't trust the law. People testing, asking questions.
Over to the left wing.
Profession can address them.
It's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebound New York. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And the Aces selecting Asia Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like Asia, it can change everything. You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Pass to Stewart. Nisaman. They need this. Ionescu misses.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Here's Wilson. Good on the baseline J.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses the defenders have backed off her.
Pass to Phoebish.
Back to Ionescu. Shoots. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. And it's the Aces with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here is Stewart. Ionescu outside. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Outside Lloyd. 8 feet out. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Liberty leading by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead, and what'll be a very well-contested game. Pass to Sabali. Nisaman. Here's Johannes. There's the 3. Yes. Great play by Emma Nisaman to set it all up.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Here's Johannes. Pass to Stewart. Up top, Cloud. Off the mark there with the three. The ace is trailing. Outside Lloyd. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Liberty. Misaman outside. Outside for Stewart. Misses the three. And the Aces with possession. Pass to Lloyd. Jacks up a three. And it's rebounded by Savali.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Count it. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Outside Evans. Pass to Gustafson. And another miss by Las Vegas. New York leading. Cloud outside. Right wing. Here's Johannes. No good on the three. Here's Las Vegas. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Evans drops in the tray.
Evans showing the quick release. Had to get it away before the D can get her.
Timeout called the Liberty.
When I beat these things, cause some be hating, I just switch up scenes. I flow it on the road and bridges, can't put these issues, got my problems. I roll up the spot, pray I make it fall for my knees. I bring all them with me, toxic in the city, lost my home. I can't wait another fight for my brother. I flow it on the road and bridges, can't put these issues, got my problems. I roll up the spot, pray I make it fall for my knees. I bring all them with me, toxic in the city, lost my home. I don't slide out. I don't think that no one else can get me in my hideout. I just make them sound for when you said and when you riding out. She keep flirting back, ain't got no choice, boy. I'ma fly her out. All these things I'm finding out. Stacking bread, what we about? Just give me cheese, don't give me clout. I protect what we about, cause disrespect won't be allowed. Look who close, who's in the crowd.
And the Liberty making a change here. And the Liberty with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Screen by Stewart. Ionescu has it. Working on Wilson. Pass to Cloud. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Gray outside. And here's Young. And here's Smith. She's covered by Cloud. Now here's Wilson. Shoots over Jones. Wilson with the bucket.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from.
Outside Stewart. 16 feet out. Nice jump shot.
I appreciate Stewart's ability to play bold in big moments. Every team could use a player like her.
Gray outside. Pass to Young. Here's Bell. Now Wilson. The three ball. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now here's Stewart. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
I look at stats, it's proof that I'm just on my way. Keep looking back, then proof feel like just on the way. No looking back today.
And that one misses.
And not just an incredible talent. Stewart is also a winner, someone you build your entire franchise around.
Young with the steal. Pass to Smith. Here's Gray, covered by Ionescu. Now Young for three. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Pivotal bucket from Young, put in so many huge college games, winning a national championship, was ready for the bright light to the WNBA.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Phoebish. And here's Ionescu. New York, no good that time either.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this gold skull, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
Wilson can't hit.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Now Phoebish. Pass to Ionescu. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Some solid defense from Jackie Young.
I don't know if she just ran out of gas or what, but she's been awful since the second half started. Got to get recharged.
Now it appears an injury on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And when you see a player have to come out of the game like this, I mean, I'm just hoping for the best.
Absolutely. Let's hope we get an update that tells us it's nothing major. That would be the best news.
And the Liberty with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Stewart. Nails it.
Courageous in the clutch. I don't think Stewart is bothered by pressure moments.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. With the fadeaway, Wilson no good. And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, just hope for some misses.
Yep, they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so she drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
That was a critical trip for the Stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
to Gray. The three is up. The rebound by the Liberty. And so they foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 7-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And the Aces call time here. And what do you guys think?
I applaud them for trying until the very end, but this one's in the bag.
Absolutely. The only thing this timeout's going to do is draw out the misery a little bit longer.
And we've got dinner plans tonight.
Smith for 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Too little, too late. They may as well just let the clock run and save their energy for another day.
Absolutely. Sometimes frustration shows through in a game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing here.
I just hopefully a bad bitch had her ass up and her face down. No playground, we can't play round. I was 15 with a trade pound, turned 21 and got kicked.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 9-point game here.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
And so it's New York winning this one. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you should feel good about it. A really outstanding team effort.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.